Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is a favorites video for the month of June. That is the month that it is. Got that right. So June is almost over, blah blah blah. I can't believe it's July. I say the same thing every favorites video. It is very hot right now. We have a little heat wave going on right now and I can't have the AC running while I'm filming. So send your good luck to my sweaty face throughout this video. Hit the like button, maybe that'll help. I'm also not sure if this is an actual hairstyle, but it is a hairstyle that is on my head. To start, I did want to mention a sunscreen I've been really enjoying lately. This was a surprise to me because I have tried this product before and I actually didn't like it. This is from Josh Rosebrook. It's the Nutrient Day Cream. This is the tinted one. It's an SPF 30 mineral sunscreen. I did try this when it was in its old packaging quite a few years ago, so I'm not sure if they reformulated, but this is a really beautiful, very thin mineral sunscreen and I actually love the tint in this. It's a really nice color. Because it is tinted, I don't think this would end up working for deeper skin tones, so keep that in mind. But I've been using this as my daily SPF and it looks really beautiful under makeup. I do love the Oma Beauty sunscreen, but in the summer that one could just be a little bit too dewy under makeup. It just adds too much dewiness, so this one is the perfect, more like satiny skin-like finish. It does still feel moisturizing, but it's not too much. I feel like it's just the perfect sunscreen. So again, surprising because I had tried this before and wasn't a huge fan of it, but I think they might have updated the formula, where the tinted one's a little bit different, but it works really well with my skincare and makeup routine at the moment. Moving right along to my next favorite is a product from Oma Beauty. This is the Glowy Super Gel from Oma Beauty. I have mentioned this product before, but I did get the deeper shade called Sun Glow because I wanted to try it out. It's like a summery bronzy base. It is very light in pigment, so it kind of just gives me this hint of bronze, which I really enjoy to sort of match my face to my body when I am self-tanned. And if you haven't heard me talk about this before, it's so beautiful and lightweight. It is a water-based formula, so it just feels like nothing on your skin, and the mica in it is very, very fine, so it doesn't look too glittery and it does not accentuate texture either. It's one of my favorite products for under makeup just as a primer. But another one of my favorite uses for this has actually been like on my body. I post on Instagram that if they made this in like a body version in a bigger container, because I feel like I would go through an ounce really quickly, I'd be obsessed because I feel like it's so pretty for the body. I don't really like anything too glittery. I just feel like it's a little bit unnatural looking, but this one is so fine. It just adds like that perfect glow to your skin, and it definitely doesn't transfer either. So kind of a fun idea from Oma Beauty, but I do enjoy this one for my face and I still use it on my body. I have a setting spray favorite for the month, which is a bit of a shocker. I usually don't use a lot of different setting sprays. I just use like whatever skincare mist I have on hand because I don't find a lot that actually do what they claim to do. But this is definitely an exception from Danielle Myricks. It's the Set It Forever mist. This is the oil control setting spray. Now they do also have the dewy version of this, but for the summer and for my skin type, the oil control one I've been really enjoying. This I feel like actually reduces like my oiliness by the end of the day, which is really surprising for a setting mist that has temperature control technology. Not exactly sure how this works, but it works on my skin and it extends the longevity of my makeup. It does have a slight scent to it, but I find that it fades really quickly, so it really doesn't bother me, and the mister on this is really beautiful. Not sure if they have this product specifically on Sephora yet, but I know they do sell Danielle Myricks, I think on Look Fantastic, maybe Cult Beauty. I will link them below. But yeah, surprising fave of the month. One base product I wanted to mention, I can't remember if I mentioned this last month or not. I think it was more recent than last month, so I'll say yeah. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur HD Creaseless Concealer. This one is my new favorite under eye concealer. It's the only formula I've tried that is a thin formula, but it doesn't crease or sink into lines, so it's just absolutely perfect. I feel like I've been looking for a formula like this for so long. It gives me everything that I look for in a concealer. I don't think it's completely crease proof. I mean, I feel like for years I was kind of looking for a concealer that wouldn't crease at all, but I just like, I have natural creases in my eyes and things are gonna crease in them, and I feel like you kind of just have to get over that and find one that looks the best. So this one, it definitely holds up really well, and like although I do have those creases in my eyes, it doesn't sink into like the very fine lines sort of that I have near the inner corners. So this has just been a fave. It's really long wearing. I believe it's water resistant as well. Just a super cool concealer from Thrive. Onto some cheek goodies. I have 3, that sounded a bit weird, cheek goodies. Onto some cheek products. I have 3 favorites. The first one I want to mention is from Kajal. These are their Play Bento blush and bronzer little trios. I think these are sold out on Sephora. Hopefully they come back soon. But essentially what this is you have a cream bronzer on the bottom here. In the middle you have a highlight, which is a really pretty light pink. I feel like it's super flattering. And then on the top you have a matte blush. I actually really like how not all of these are cream formulas. You get a cream and 2 powders, because if I were to pick one cream, I feel like cream bronzers are probably my favorite. They just blend really seamlessly into the skin, especially this formula. It just melts into your skin and looks so good. And I think they did such an amazing job with the shade of this one. This is the lightest one. I do also have the 2 other shades, 02 and 03, which you will see in the little close-up. I'll do some swatches for you. So pretty and creamy, delicious. These are also definitely on the more affordable side for being on Sephora, which is really cool. I just have been blown away with this. I really wasn't expecting to like it as much as I have. And how perfect is this for like a travel product? So compact. It has everything you need for your cheeks in one product, and you also do get a mirror on the top. So I've just been using this absolutely constantly. And then next is a bronzer, which I really loved. I put it back into my makeup storage and then I pulled it out again recently, and I've just used it so much again. This is the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. This is so pretty because the tone is just so gorgeous, and I was using a lot of matte bronzers. I still do love matte bronzers like the Victoria Beckham one, but I think shimmery, I wouldn't say shimmery, just like a glowy bronzer really does a lot for my cheeks. I especially love this because in the summer I'm wearing more matte base products, so if I don't want to use a cream because those tend to melt off a little bit easier and I want to use a powder, something with a glow in it like this just really like adds some dimension and life to your face without having to add any oil to your face. It is this baked texture. I love baked bronzers, so it just blends really smoothly, melts into your skin. I do have it on today. It's really good for like adding, like it's buildable. You can start very light or you can really build it up and it just looks beautiful, and it's a drugstore pick. I've been really interested in Flower Beauty lately. Maybe I'll do like a full face. If you'd be interested in that, definitely let me know below. Maybe I'll like pin a comment at the top, but beautiful product from Flower. Next is another glowy product. This is the Bare Minerals Bronzer in the shade Kiss of Pink. This is just the prettiest, glowiest blush without having really any like visible chunks of shimmer or glitter in it, which is great if you have textured skin. Same with the Flower Beauty one. I do have very like textured cheeks, so if I use anything too shimmery, it really accentuates that, but these products definitely don't. They just add that glow, and I don't think this shade really gives me like a bronzy finish, but it's a beautiful blush nonetheless. Maybe I'll have to try some of the other shades. If you have tried this in the other shades, let me know which one is your favorite so I can pick up another one. But I've been using this every day. It just gives you that glow and that kiss of pink, and I've just been sort of on the powder product train again besides that Kajal cream bronzer. For summer, I feel like they're just so easy. So I found this new brow duo which I cannot stop using. First is the Kosas Brow Pop Pencil in the shade Taupe. Now when I first tried this, I did really enjoy the formula of it. I like how it's a bit of a thicker tip. You can get a thinner stroke with it, but it was just super quick to fill in your brows. And I went back to using my NYX one, and then I used this one again, and I have not stopped using it since. I think because it's not necessarily the formula I'm really so blown away with, even though I do really love it. It's the shade that they made. The shade Taupe is just perfect. The NYX one I find is almost like a little bit too deep. This one I have in my brows today. I feel like it matches my hair perfectly. It's just a beautiful, beautiful taupe shade, which I find sometimes brands can't get right. Either they're like too warm or too cool or too gray, or they only have a blonde shade. But this one has a beautiful spoolie. The shade is perfect, so just been using this all the time. So once I do that to set my brows, I did buy the new NYX the brow glue. This is a very, I would say, finicky, sort of interesting, you gotta get to know it product. It is a very thick, almost just like goopy, it's glue-like, you know? The name says it all, but it gives you an extremely like long wearing glue hold on your brows, which I love because I don't mind. I mean, it actually doesn't even give you a crunchy finish at all. It just gives you that like very fluffy brow look, or if you just wanted to use it like as a more tamed look, it's still a great brow gel because it just lasts an incredible amount of time. And these two together have just been giving me like fluffy brow dreams, and they've been a beautiful duo and they kind of match. That's cute. Next is an eye crayon that I wore in my previous video, and I got a couple comments of you asking what was on my eyes or to do a tutorial on that, and this is the product I was using as an eyeliner. So this is the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener. Not a new product, but they did launch new summer shades, and this one's in the shade Betty. These are so pigmented and creamy, and it's just the prettiest baby blue, and it's really easy to use as a liner, and these do not budge. I just love the creaminess and the longevity of them. I feel like that's kind of rare with an eye pencil. Sometimes they can be a little bit too dry, but this one is just perfect, and you do get a little sharpener at the end if you want to sharpen it. The wing is going to be a little bit thicker because the tip is not super fine, but you could totally use a brush if you wanted to do it even thinner, but I just loved doing that as a liner. It looks so pretty. So this was definitely a well-used favorite. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes I wanted to mention. First is one I've been using for so long, like over a year consistently, and I'm not sure how much I've mentioned this, but it's a really beautiful eyeshadow palette. This is one from Rown Beauty. It's called the Wondrous Off Duty palette. You can tell it's very well loved. So this is a almost all shimmer palette. So all these are shimmers besides this one. This is like a matte satin. It does still have a little bit of like a sheen in it, but I don't know, I just feel like these tones are so pretty. I wear this one a lot because it does have that mustardy tone that I love, and then this sort of like pinky rose gold-esque shade, and you also get some light champagne in the matte shade. I think I brought this on a vacation before and just used the matte and then a shimmer as a look, or I did that one as an eyeliner. They're just so pretty and really creamy and nicely pigmented, and I just love the size of this palette. It's so portable. I hope they still sell this. I believe they have it on Sephora, but this is just like an old favorite of mine. I really can't believe I haven't mentioned more than I have on this channel. Next is a little eyeshadow quad from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the luxury palette, the color-coded eyeshadow collection. This is the shade Copper Charge, which I'm wearing today with some other products I will mention. So this is from the color-coded collection, which was made for all the different eye colors. I believe this is the blue eye palette, if not the green one, but I'm pretty sure it's for blue eyes. And if you've never tried a Charlotte Tilbury like eyeshadow, they are so richly pigmented and they give you a lot of depth. They really do feel luxurious. Like, it is pricier, but I feel like these are really unique formulas because this matte, I love this matte shade. I think someone actually recommended a matte palette to me one of my other videos when I was talking about the Master Matte by Mario palette, and they said that one's good, so maybe I'll have to try that out. But the matte is beautiful. It blends like a freaking dream, but it has a lot of pigment in it. It's just creme de la creme of a matte eyeshadow formula. And then you do get these shimmers, which some of these actually have a different like shimmer level than the others. Some are more of a creamy metallic, like this one's more of a creamy metallic, and then these two are like the topper shades, so they are a bit more sheer in the base color, but they just look so beautiful and they go really well together. And I'm usually not a fan of having so many shimmers in a palette, but I don't know, I just love the tonality of this. It goes really well. I have this one here on my outer corner, I have this in my crease and as an eyeliner, and then I sort of mix these as the topper for the center of my lid. Cute little quad that I always get inspired by when I look at it. So yeah, I've been loving that. And then another eyeshadow quad I wanted to mention is the Rown Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the 1111 one, which I am wearing today. I'm wearing this peachy shade, and then I'm also wearing this like pink topper shade. So these are a pricier palette, but I love these because they really take any look and really elevate it. Like, if you just wanted to do something simple but have it have a lot of impact and just like draw all the attention to your eyes, this is totally a perfect palette. It just gives me like summer nighttime vibes. Like, you just want to put this on, have like a lighter skin look, some mascara, and it's so beautiful. These are very shimmery and they have a creamy base to them, so you really have to warm them up, and they're not like totally budge proof because they do have that creamier base, but I find they just look absolutely stunning, and they add this like textural element to your eyeshadow that is really unique. And within this palette you do also get different formulas. So this one here is a bit more of a smooth creamy metallic, and then this one here you can sort of actually see the difference in the texture. It's a bit more of like a, I wouldn't say flaky, it's just a thicker formula, so it gives you like a textural pop. Super gorgeous palette from Rowan. They do feel very luxurious. They do come with a little dust bag as well. I don't think Rowan is on Sephora anymore, unfortunately. I really hope they would come back because I need some more lip balms and palettes from them. I guess I could just order from their site, but you know, the convenience of it. Super pretty palette, love it, especially if you love pink tones. I think they just came out with a new palette. I don't know what tones are in it, but I have seen it. I think it's pretty. A mascara I tried out this month and really loved. Actually, funny story about claiming this mascara. Claiming? What's the word I'm looking for? Attaining this mascara. This is the Oma Beauty by Sharon C. This is another like sub-line within Oma Beauty. This is the Batter Boom All Natural Voluminizing Mascara with 77% natural ingredients. So this is an Oma Beauty brand, but it's more focused on being natural ingredients, cruelty-free, more of like a natural-ish makeup look. So I'm very picky with mascaras, so I was surprised that this one has ended up being a favorite. It's a very gorgeous, voluminizing, dramatic, just instantly like wow type of mascara, which I absolutely love. You know me, I love dramatic mascaras. So I absolutely love the effect of it, and then I was like, okay, is this going to wear well? Is it gonna smudge? Is it gonna flake? And I haven't had any problems with it smudging or flaking, so that is just perfection. Loving this so far. You can buy this at Walmart or on their website. Onto the funny story about attaining this from Walmart. I went in and I saw in my Walmart, I traveled like, I don't know, half an hour, and they had the end cap with all the new products. So I picked out the mascara, I got the foundation, and I got the lip tint, which is all of the makeup products that they currently have. Went to the checkout and this ended up scanning, but the mascara, I mean the foundation and the lip product, it was saying like the product wasn't in the system. So then I got helped by the lady at the checkout, and then like the manager came over. Moral of the story, like they literally couldn't sell me the product because the barcode wasn't in the system, and they're like, oh, maybe it was like recalled, we'll have to send it back to vendor. And I was like, it definitely wasn't recalled, it was just recently launched. Maybe it had just literally gotten there and it hadn't gotten into the system yet, but it was weird that like this scanned. So anyway, I still don't have the foundation or the lip product. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. If you're interested in a review, definitely let me know, because the foundation looked really pretty and it had a lip product. Let me know in the comments below, should I try to go get those again, because this really impressed me, so I have high hopes. Now let's run through some lip favorites. I have two lip treatments that I've been loving. So both of these are a bit thicker. If you like a more balmier but very moisturizing lip treatment that does not wear off quickly, I would recommend these two. I don't like lip oils because they wear off so quickly, and I feel like they just like get into my mouth, and I don't really like the feeling of that. So first is the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. You can actually see I'm really going through this quickly. This is just the perfect pre-makeup, pre-lipstick lip treatment. Leaves your lips feeling so smooth and beautiful, and it doesn't really, it has like a light scent, but it's definitely not overpowering. And then the other one is the Nude Sticks Hydropeptide Lip Butter with shea and avocado, which is a similar consistency. This one's maybe like a bit thicker, but these have just been my go-to. I mean, I get dry lips like year round, so always have these ones on hand. And a lipstick favorite is a Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Kissing Lipstick formula in this beautiful tube. This is the shade Nude Romance. So this is my first experience with a kissing lipstick formula. I really like it. It's definitely more moisturizing, but it's not like, it still has that staying power. I do like the Matte Revolution lipsticks, but I feel like those can be very drying, especially if you keep reapplying them. So these just give you a bit like of a plumper look to your lip. And the shade Nude Romance, I wasn't sure I was going to love. It's a bit more of a peachy pink, but it's absolutely beautiful. I feel like this actually applies best when you sort of like tap it on or just use your finger to blend it in. It just gives you this gorgeous like pop of peach hue to the lips. I've been going to this for whenever I'm doing a warmer eye look. It's just perfection. And this is refillable, which I think is cool because, I mean, the case is just stunning. Last lip product is another one from Nude Stick. So this is a lip glaze. I don't know if this is like a lip gloss, a lip treatment, but it does have some color to it. Oh, so it's actually described as a moisturizing lip oil with peptides, shea, cocoa, and avocado butter. And this is the shade Nude Cherry, which when I first saw this, I was like, when am I gonna use like a red lip oil thing? Like, I don't really reach for red, but the way that I love to use this is to do a nude lip, even with the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Romance. And then I take this and I sort of just put it right on the like inner portions of my lips, and it gives you that really pretty like popsicle lip, bitten lip type of look. Like it just adds such life to your lips. It's one of those like unexplainable things that you kind of just have to see to believe. But the formula is also really pretty. It's not very oily. It is a bit thicker. Kind of just like a really comfortable lip gloss. So I've just been reaching for this a ton. Again, super surprising. I would have never thought upon first impressions of the look of this that I would be using it a lot. On to skincare and miscellaneous favorites. I really only have a couple, so it should be pretty quick. First off is a brush from Josh Rosebrook. Now I've always wanted to try a wooden brush, and I didn't think it would be as like life-changing as I feel like this brush has been for me. I know that's weird to say, but this goes through my hair so much better than like a plastic bristle brush. I even have T3 brushes, like they're high quality brushes, and they just always get caught and sort of like tear on my hair. Like I do have very long hair, so sometimes it's just not the easiest to brush through and it gets very knotty. But did you see that? Like it just works so well. It doesn't like catch on my hair, it doesn't hurt, and it's just really fun. It's everything I want in a brush, and I know it's kind of a simple product to just recommend a wooden brush, but man, I don't think I'm ever going back to plastic brushes. That's a game changer. I have two cleansing products I've been loving. First is one from Make. First, this packaging is just beautiful. I love this. So this is called the Pre-Cleanse Fluid Makeup and SPF Remover Oil Cleanser. This is a really unique oil cleanser because it's very thin. I just absolutely love using this to remove my makeup. It works so well. It's not like a thick oil where you really have to like rub it in. It like just encompasses your face and your makeup, and it just washes everything off. It's my first cleanse and it just works beautifully. Like I couldn't really ask for anything else in an oil cleanser. It also does sort of emulsify and rinse off nicely. So I've been loving this. Such a home run. So the other cleanser I've been loving is a similar type of product, but definitely a different texture. This is the Josh Rosebrook Essential Balm Cleanse Balm Facial Cleanser. If you watched my channel when it first started, you probably saw a lot of my Josh Rosebrook videos. They were one of my absolute favorite skincare brands, one of the brands that really got me into like more luxurious skincare because it's just so freaking effective and a really luxurious product. With any of his products, like you really get an experience. It's not just like a cleanser, it's a cleansing experience. You know what I'm saying if you've ever tried his products, but so beautiful. This is a new launch from him. So this is a gentle pH balanced balm cleanser. Melts over the skin as a silky oil paste, concentrate and emulsifies into a milky cream when water is added. So I do agree with that. It's a very thick balm texture, but it does sort of melt into your hands. That way you can spread it all over your face. And the smell of this, it smells like Christmas and like cardamom cookies. And I just looked at this and it does have cardamom pods in it. So I think that explains the scent. Oh my God, it smells so good. Every time I like put this on in the morning, I'm just like, I want to drown in the scent of it. This has been my morning cleanse because it is so gentle and it leaves your skin feeling so moisturized and balanced after, which is just ideally like what you really want in a cleanser to keep your skin barrier very happy, especially if you have sensitive skin, oily skin, really all skin. That's essential to have your skin barrier happy, and this is just a absolute go-to of mine lately. Really want to smell it. Smells so good. The color is fun. It's just something, of course, of quality I would expect from Josh Rosebrook. Nothing less than excellent. Lastly, let's talk about a little bit of a glowy body situation. I've been mixing these two sort of to make my own body glow because I feel like when you buy them like pre-made at the store, like shimmery bronzy body products, they're usually either very expensive or like very scented. So I feel like making my own, it just like works just as well, a lot more cost effective. So I've been mixing the One Love Organics Botanical E Neck and Décolletage Firming Cream. You definitely don't have to use this one. This is kind of like a pricier one. You could use whatever body lotion you have on hand, but I've been using this one just for like the added skincare benefits. And then I've been mixing in the Bodyography. This is the Light Catcher, just like a talc-free like mineral highlight, but it's this very pretty bronze color. It actually has like a little bit of red to it. I actually have it all over my chest today for like a bit of a glow. It's definitely like more dramatic than the Say Beauty one when I use that on my body, but it just gives you the prettiest glow, and I don't feel like it transfers either. Like, I don't know, I just really like mixing these. I can customize the color, the intensity. When it dries down, I don't feel like I'm getting a ton of transfer, and it's a lot cheaper than buying those like pre-made things that you probably go through very quickly. So this has just been a pretty little duo. So that was everything for my June favorites video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. It helps me out. It helps YouTube bring my video to other viewers. That's exactly what it does, just like this. No, but seriously, thumbs up really helps me out. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.